Hi there, Nicholas. I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer of OTC Online TOEFL course, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. And you completed a free TOEFL speaking practice test, right, over at my website. And guess what? I got it right here. So I'm getting ready to listen to it. So here's the rubrics. And I want to listen to your practice test one time, and then I'm going to try to give you an estimated score of where I think you are right now, right, and why. And then when I listen to it a second time, I'm going to point out any problems with delivery, language use, and topic development. So I think for you, it's a good idea to take some notes, because typically after I listen to your practice test, I'll probably have some recommendations. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, let me listen to it. So the question is, what is your favorite holiday of the year and why? And then give specific reasons and examples to support your idea. And guess what? This is the speaking task ETS is eliminating. They will no longer be using this one in August 2019. So you only have that task number 2, that independent task 2. Then you have integrated task 3, number 4, and then number 6. So integrated task 5 is being eliminated, and independent speaking task number 1 is. Okay, listen to your response. So the question is, what is your favorite holiday of the year and why?
So to me, my favorite holiday of the year is the Christmas holidays for 2 reasons. First of all, I think that during that time, almost every family member has a lot of free time, so we can all come together in our home and have great conversations and just having a lovely time together.
Okay.
And the second reason why I think the Christmas holidays are the best holidays of the year is that there's always a lot of delicious food. For example, my family is always preparing a special Christmas duck, which is delicious. So that's why I think these are the best holidays. So
Okay, so let's take a look here. So I think overall you're in pretty good shape, but maybe not a perfect score. So let's take a look. We have your speech is mostly clear. You have some minor difficulties with pronunciation. I didn't notice any grammatical problems, so I think overall your vocabulary and grammar seems to be at least correct. I think your response could be more specific. The examples that you use could be more specific to illustrate your ideas, right? So I think maybe some slight problems with delivery and also with topic development. So I'm guessing you're probably between 3.0 and 3.5. So I'm going to put you maybe, I don't know, maybe 24, 25 points here. I'm going to be safe, I'm going to say 24. Okay, so let's listen to it one more time and see what we can do to improve.
So to me, my favorite holiday of the year.
There's no need to say to me, just say my favorite holiday of the year is Christmas.
Is the Christmas holidays for 2 reasons. First of all, I think that.
And again, for 2 reasons, I wouldn't do that. I would just say my favorite holiday of the year is Christmas because of the family time and the food. Just say that. And then say, first of all, I like Christmas because of the time I can spend with my family. Or in addition, I also like Christmas because of the delicious food I can eat. Right? So I would do it like that. So you need a little bit more specific topic statement in the beginning to kind of frame your ideas. The 4 2 reasons topic statement, you have no idea how many times I've heard that just this week, probably 7 or 8 times. So everybody begins the speaking response exactly the same way. What does that tell me? That's telling me it's some kind of a template that you're using, and don't use those. Don't do that. All right, let's keep going.
During that time, almost every family member has a lot of free time, so we can all come.
I would just say most of the family members have free time, and then so that's another thing with language use. You're using kind of simple type sentences, or you need to combine these. You need a little bit more what I call complex type sentences. Write this in your notes. You need to use sentences using noun clauses, adjective clauses, and adverb clauses more. That's going to show a little bit more advanced grammar.
Together in our home and have great conversations and just having a lovely time together.
Yeah, but who or when, right? How about last Christmas? My family members, we met at my parents' house. My mom and dad were there, my two brothers. Talk about any cousins, grandparents. Try to be more specific. So give me some personal example that you can use to illustrate this idea, and that gives you more depth and progression of thought to your ideas.
And the second reason why I think the Christmas holidays are the best holidays of the year is that there's always a lot.
It's a little bit wordy the way you're doing that. Just say, secondly, Christmas is also my favorite holiday because of the delicious food. Kind of say it like that. Now, another thing is with your delivery, Niklas, you need to work a little bit on what's called pacing. You tend to pause a little bit too much during your response as you're thinking. You're trying to recall your ideas, which is fine, but some of the awkward pauses and the hesitations there, it's a little bit disruptive. That's why I'm saying here, you have some minor difficulties with pronunciation, intonation, or pacing, which are noticeable, right? That kind of describes what you're doing here. However, your overall intelligibility is not affected. So you can probably work on that pacing a little bit more. Okay, let's keep.
Of delicious food. For example, my family is always preparing a special Christmas duck, which is delicious. So that's why.
This is good. I like that. You could have developed that more, but you're giving a specific example there to illustrate that
I think these are the best holidays.
I would not say these, just say this is the best holiday for me. Or for these reasons, Christmas is the best holiday. All right, so I think my score is pretty accurate, right? So let's take a look at my website at bettertoeflscores.com. I want to look at a lesson. It's called Independent Speaking Strategies, and I'm gonna give you some things I think you can work on to help you get better. Okay, so I think you can work a little bit more on the delivery. If you go to 1.2, learn a little bit more about the delivery category of how you're graded there. Also learn about the language use category and the topic development category. The next thing is, I think, point number 3, find your natural speaking rhythm. You really need to work on that. That's going to help you. I think 4, I think maybe 4.2 and 4.3, use precise vocabulary and expand your range of vocabulary. Make sure you read these 2 parts of the lesson. I think 5.1 and 2 don't worry about, but I think 5.3 is important here, using advanced grammar. So I want you to take a look at lesson 5.31, 5.311, 5.312. 5.32 and 5.33. I think that's going to be helpful for you. Also, I think you can work on keeping organized, right? And take a look at 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, and 6.4. Those are lessons, parts of this lesson I want you to take a look at. I'm going to include these links, or the link to this lesson in the email. And if you want, you don't have to, but if you want to do more practice with me, you can join my course for only 1 month. I'll be more than happy to help you continue to improve your speaking in these areas that I've outlined. because I know you need more practice, right? If you want to get 26 or higher, you're probably going to need to do more practice, right? You go through this lesson, you review these things, you send me more speaking practice, I provide you more feedback, and then we kind of go on and on and on. And probably after 20 or 30 speaking practice tests, you will have solved all the problems you need to solve in order to score high. All right, and there you go. So again, I think my score is pretty accurate. I'm going to put you maybe around 24 points out of 30 here, and there are some things that you can do to improve your speaking. Yeah, I listened to your speaking practice test one more time. I'm going to downgrade it from 24. I'm going to say maybe 22 to 23, maybe 2.8 to 3.0. So in addition with your delivery, in addition to working on your pacing, you can also work on your intonation. Right? And I think with your language use, you're having some problems sometimes combining your sentences correctly and appropriately to create a combination of both basic and advanced grammar. So that's why I'm kind of modifying this score here. So maybe between 22 and 23 points out of 30 would be where I would place you right now with your speaking proficiency.